We ready?
I'm ready.
All right, shut the fuck up. Hi. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, are you
All
ready?
right, shut your mouth. Hi, my
Just
name...
keep your fucking mouth shut.
Just keep your fucking mouth shut. Hi, welcome. My name is Vinny Tuffarello.
And I'm Matt Tuffarello.
And this is the premiere episode of Let's Watch from your friends at Treasure in My Barn. We're going to watch a movie. Any sort of new release that you might find
On a streaming service.
some online streaming service.
Netflix,
where, you know,
Hulu.
yeah,
Amazon
Prime.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we're going to review these films. So, it's Halloween. It's not Halloween. It's October.
It's October.
It's October.
And so that means on Netflix there's 8 recently added horror movies that are all just terrible. We decided to watch one of them.
That's right. We watched...
Curse of Chucky.
We watched The Curse of Chucky.
Can't we sleep in with you tonight?
It's only a storm. Good night, baby. Sweet dreams.
Don't forget Chucky.
What'd you think of the film? Well, first of all, we should mention that this is the 6th Chucky film.
6th movie in the
Chucky franchise.
Child's Play franchise. Child's Play 1, 2, and 3.
And then Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky.
Seed of Chucky. And now we have Curse of Chucky, which was the latest in 2013. And don't worry, because they're already working on the sequel.
Right, the sequel's coming. A lot of people apparently looked at this movie as like a reinvigoration for the series, and apparently it was well received. Yeah. And I can see why.
It was, yeah, I mean, it was good for... When I found out that it was a direct-to-video movie, I was like, that was pretty good. I mean, But, you know, it's a horror movie. I mean, that's another thing. I remember all the... I mean, not Child's Play so much. I mean, I remember seeing the first one a long time ago, but I really remember Bride with Jennifer Tilly and then her becoming the doll. And that was just, like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Campy. Really funny.
Very funny.
And this, though, like, it started off really straight. Like, all the visuals were really nice.
That's kind of what I was shocked by.
Yeah.
For the most part,
it felt really... It was taking itself seriously for a little while. At least, like, the first, like, half hour.
I was surprised at the pacing. Yeah. It was taking its time. Sometimes it took its time
too much.
There were some funny, long, like, shots of them. Oh, whoa.
That was an extreme close-up.
That was the longest shot to close-up on a bowl of food. Sauce. That's the longest shot I've ever seen in my life of something like that. I was like...
The best shot was chili, at the dinner.
The chili rat poison. Jesus.
Can we stop seeing so many people eat food?
What? Oh my God. What?
That's probably one of the funny... That was like the first... Like,
that was hilarious.
Out of, like, he puts rat poison in someone's chili, and then the camera rotates around the table when they all have the chili in front of them.
Which bowl is it? Over the head, spinning camera.
This is very
effective. Carousel, mystery. Which bowl? Who's gonna die?
And we don't know whose chili it is.
Well, first off, it begins with an ominous food preparation scene.
Her mother died, though, so she was like chopping.
All right, should we start from the beginning?
Yeah. Strange package comes to a really creepy old mansion, pretty much.
An old house.
It's an old house. Has an elevator in it, a creepy old elevator. So
25 years later.
Yeah, 25 years after the first film, a family gets a package at their creepy old house, and you know, they open it up. They see it's Chucky. Da 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 da. The daughter. Da 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 da. The daughter. Da 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 the daughter. Da 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 the daughter.
Holy shit! Fiona Dourif. Is that her?
Fiona Dourif? I don't know.
Fiona Dourif?
Her name is Nika. Nika. By the way, who happens to be Doofer's...
Brad Dourif's daughter.
Who voices Chucky.
So his daughter's... And
now she's in the movie? He's going to be taunting his daughter? Is that what's happening? Yeah, the guy who voices Chucky, his daughter, plays Nika, the lead female, a heroine bound to a wheelchair. So a little play on that, but she did pretty good for the most part.
It's a doll. What's the worst that can happen, huh?
So the film opens up with this elderly woman and her young paraplegic daughter who gets hit on in this very awkward.
By the guy dropping off the package.
Very awkward.
Yeah, I'm back with my mom again too. Fucking parents, right?
You have no idea. Something about that whole scene.
The dialogue was terrible, and I actually didn't think so. A lot of the dialogue didn't bother me.
That's true.
Just sometimes people said something.
Well, sometimes it was just bland.
Yeah, and it's just that was garbage.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Chucky is in the package, obviously, and kills the mother right away, who we later on find out is like a tie-in to the first movie.
Yeah,
her character. Anyway.
Yeah. So basically, that sets off the family comes in to mourn. They have to go to the funeral in the morning. So the family stays the night, and Chucky starts killing them off one by one.
Right.
And that's the film.
It's time to play.
Chucky is hell-bent on revenge against these people. We don't really find out why until the very end, which has quite a few surprises.
So, did this movie scare you then?
I wasn't scared at all by this film.
I did jump once.
You did jump once. That was a genuine jump?
Ah!
Yeah.
That was genuine? He had a real jump.
It was the headphones. I found myself laughing more. I mean, that's another thing. I guess, for a horror movie, maybe if I saw that in theaters with a bunch of 13-year-olds, it would have been scary. But I found myself laughing every time Chucky talked. I laughed. People did something.
It's fun. I got the feeling that they were making a conscious effort to hold off for as long as they could on making it another Chucky or Child's Play movie.
Right.
They wanted.
It's true. No, Chucky didn't say anything for 45 minutes into the movie.
You'll never find me in here, Chucky. This is the best game of hide and seek ever.
Just keep your fucking mouth shut.
Chucky, stop cursing.
Don Mancini
Don Mancini
came back. He did all of them. I don't know if he did all of them, but he did. He did all of them.
He wrote and directed all of the Child's Play films, I believe.
Yeah.
They'll correct us if we're wrong.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's weird that he did all of them. I guess this is his baby, because some of them were terrible.
Yeah, I tell you, even if it's terrible, I like it when I like it when somebody owns something. If you own it, you go, "This is mine. Fuck it. If I'm gonna fuck it up, I'm gonna fuck it up."
Yeah.
If I'm gonna try to reinvigorate it and make it better and whatnot, then that's gonna be me. It's gonna be on me. So he apparently took it all. Took it full circle, Mr. Don.
Yeah.
And good on him. I said that's cool. I have to say that for the most part, I was kind of entertained by the movie. It had some strangely drawn out cuts and scenes where I was like, okay, this is just lingering for, they were trying to stretch out the running time.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Maybe that's what it was. And that's another thing. They kept doing fake outs. There were so many fake outs. There was
quite
three
a few.
fake outs.
Yeah.
The little girl's like, this tastes funny, and the mom's like, eat it. Mm-hmm. And then the one guy starts sweating, and the nanny's like, and then and then
Oh wait, the nanny. Let's talk about lesbian.
Oh yeah.
There you go. She's not banging the husband. Lesbian.
That was the first thing.
That was funny.
That was the first thing in the story that just came out of nowhere. So, you have these weird scenes, and it's setting up really slowly. Chucky hasn't been seen in 45 minutes into the movie talking yet or anything. But then all of a sudden, the mom creeps up on the on the nanny.
Yeah.
And the whole time they're setting it up that the nanny's having sex with the husband, but it turns out
I didn't even get that much. How'd you get that?
I did.
That's amazing.
Because he was hitting on her, and he kept asking her questions,
Okay,
and he went
right.
alone. He wanted to go off alone with her.
Okay, right. Okay.
So, and then all of a sudden she shows up, she turns around, and she just kisses her, and that's the love affair.
Get ready for a lesbian love affair that you'll never forget.
That was the first funny, like most hilarious thing. In
that
the
was
movie.
That was pretty good. Where were we in the story?
This definitely.
Where were we in the story?
I don't know, but hold on.
What should we talk about? One by one, Chucky is murdering people.
A review isn't giving a synopsis of the film.
Well, yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
But we are.
Someone gets their jaw sliced off with a fucking axe.
Okay.
An eyeball socket gets burned out, an eyeball gets ripped off, and someone gets stabbed.
Eyeball gets ripped out of socket. Person gets electrocuted, and an eyeball gets roasted for some reason. Hatchet face.
You know what I thought was stupid? But then I realized it made sense. It ended up making sense. Remember when Chucky, his face was all perfect, and then he peels off everything to reveal his hideous face?
The Chucky reveal. Like, this is Chucky.
Yeah, this is the original, or the last one that was in.
How did Chucky get a new face?
Yeah. And we were told that he was in an evidence locker, so I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would his face be repaired?
I would suppose. Well, right, that doesn't make any sense.
Right, but it turns out that Jennifer Tilly's the one that mailing him.
Yeah, she obviously fixed him up.
Yeah.
But why'd she do that if he was just going to rip his face off later on to terrorize somebody?
Yeah, well, he had to sell it.
He did have to sell it.
He had to sell it.
And he did. Apparently, Jennifer Tilly
has been mailing Chucky
to various peoples that he's been wanting to get revenge on.
Yeah.
Everybody except for Andy Barclay, except we find out in the end that he does get to Andy Barclay's. Something we didn't actually see on Netflix, but was supposed to be in the post credits, is a little stinger on the end where apparently Chucky gets mailed to Andy Barclay,
the kid from the first film.
Yes, who's ready for him and shoots him in the face.
Yeah.
Nika gets blamed for everything, so it's
Nika gets blamed. She gets an Institute for the Criminally Insane.
No. What is it called when someone gets blamed for everything?
Framed.
She's framed.
She's framed.
She's framed. It's a classic frame job.
She got framed. Well, obviously no, because the cop walked in with her holding the knife and was like, oh.
And was driven insane. She was framed and driven insane.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
The 80s, man.
Yo, the 80s, awesome. Did you enjoy this movie?
Yeah. Not because it's not a bad movie. I wouldn't say it was bad.
Would you say it's good for Netflix and chill?
It's good for Netflix and chill.
I think it really is.
Hulu and Dulu.
Right.
But, I don't know. It's okay. It's mostly boring.
Yeah.
It's mostly
boring. Which is why it makes it perfect for Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
When you get to
can pretty much just zone out. And then when Chucky comes on and says something funny, you go, what?
It's time to play.
Okay, so did you like the film?
I thought it was okay. I for the most part, I guess I would say that I liked it, but it did throw a few curveballs my way. I was definitely surprised by the tone and the feel that they were shooting for, but things kind of felt off kilter because at some point in time it just turns into
total cheese.
The signature campy.
Which makes me wonder why would they bother. Shtick. Why would they bother with all that stuff in the first place?
That's what I wondered about. They kept it in the house.
Yeah,
it was the whole thing took.
There was
place.
like only one scene outside the house with the cops and the kid getting the.
Well, they kept cutting to just that stuff happening with the cops outside of the house.
Yeah, just a couple times.
Like 2 or 3 times, and then in the end of the movie, it's all in that house. So it had like a sort of a feel to it that like.
Reminiscent of older horror movies?
Yeah, not even just like the first movie, but like just some sort of like classic or gothic like tale. The music and the lighting and the setting all gave me like this old haunted house spooky feeling, which I guess makes this a decent pick for Halloween just because of the ambiance. And then after that, despite the fact that it's kind of like it's kind of jolting. The Chucky parts where he's being himself and Brad is doing his thing.
It's always great.
It's some of it's funny as shit.
One of my favorite parts was when the husband of Barbie put a camera in Chucky.
Yeah.
And then when he watches the footage later, and like you get to see everything that Chucky does, and he tells the little girl,
"They'll never find me in here, Chucky. This is the best game of hide and seek ever. Just keep your fucking mouth shut. Chucky, stop cursing."
That was another funny thing too. It seems to me that I've seen this before, where they just had to like include technology.
Yeah, there was like many scenes with them there was the webcamming scene between the lesbians, there was her doing the research on the laptop, there was the looking up the footage on the laptop, and then another funny thing was they go to like an older wired phone that no one has anymore because it's 2015 or 2013, and then after going to the old wired phone, she pulls out her smartphone, and neither of them work.
Right.
Which is like, that was backwards. Why'd you just roll your wheelchair to the old phone when you could just lift it up your smartphone first?
Yeah.
Just keep your fucking mouth shut.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. I hope to see you guys next week when we're going to review another film. And if you have any suggestions, please let us know in the comments. And if it fits the bill, we'll certainly be happy to review some of your suggestions. No, seriously, though. I don't know. Do we even have a Twitter, right? We don't have a Twitter. What? I'm old. I can't see. What's a Twitter? What's a Twitter?
I'll make all this later. We should probably make our Treasure in Our Barn Facebook.
We're gonna Twitter somebody, and you guys are gonna be able to follow all kinds of stuff and like us and all kinds of things, and subscribe.
Rat poison!
Ah. That was good. These headphones, like, they're like, whoa.
Was that an actual? You got scared by that?
The lights came on in the elevator, and you heard the knife, and that was good. This girl pisses me